Hi guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a cool one for you today. 1968 Chevelle, and it's a real 138 car. And you guys know that in 68, if it's a 138 car, that means it's a real SS. She's got a big block under the hood, white interior. You're gonna love checking this beauty out. So go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We're gonna put it up on the lift so you can see how nice the bottom side is. You can bet we're gonna check out the big block. We're gonna look in the interior. We're gonna look in the trunk. We'll show you everything you wanna see so you can make a great choice on your investment. So come on up and let's fire this big block up. Look at this beautiful black car, man. I tell you, you guys know when you paint a car black, you better be a good body man. And the guy that did this one was a great body man. I tell you, she is beautiful. Now the chrome on the front bumper looks like it's new. The bezels on the headlights look new. The grille looks great. The hood's fitting nice and flush here, and that line is nearly perfectly straight. All the stainless is in good shape. And all these things that I point out are the things you guys need to be looking at when you're buying a car. It's the things I look at when I buy the car. Wheel lip moldings, the red line tires, those things are expensive. Look at that door lip there, beautiful. The rubber was replaced. Everything about the car, drop dead gorgeous. This vinyl top's in beautiful shape. All the stainless back here looks good. The paint as slick as can be. The chrome is as slick as can be. The emblems look good. Let's see if I can figure out which one of these keys actually opens the trunk. Look at that, first try. Look inside the trunk here. Look how nice and clean it is. Wheel wells, solid as a rock. Insides of the quarters look nice and neat. Everything about this car is nice and neat. Look at those gutters right there. Beautiful. That rubber's beautiful. The lips on the deck lid are beautiful. And when you look down the side of it, look how nice and straight that paintwork is. This gap is nearly perfect going top to bottom. Now the bottom of the door is sucked in just a tiny bit, but the rest of it is lined up near perfect. You see how nice and easy that opened? And look at those lips, how nicely painted they are. The rubber's been replaced here also. She shuts real nice and tight. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. That means we spend the time and check the cars out, then we buy them. We've got over 200 cars in stock right today, and we're bringing in about 40 new ones every month. So check us out often. Now when we get back here to the shop, we inspect them so we can answer any question you have about the car. So call Tom at 248-974-9513 and he'll answer any question you have about this beautiful car. Now let's look at the interior. Look at that interior. Man, does that look slick. Now it's got white interior, but it's like a pearl white. Beautiful. The carpeting looks great. The steering wheel looks like it's new. We've got the tack mounted there to the steering column. We got seat belts in the front and the rear. It looks like there's just two seat belts in the rear seat here. That rear seat doesn't look like it was ever set in. The package tray's nice and clean. Headliner's nice and clean. Just a beautiful car. It's got the staple shifter. There's a 3-pack of gauges there underneath the dash. All the lenses are nice and clear. The dash pad itself's beautiful. Gorgeous car. All right, let's go for a ride in this 68 Chevelle. Black car, big block, real 138 car. Love it, guys. She's driving great too. Look at that, no hands on the wheel, going straight down the road. Just a gorgeous car, and I tell you what, I think these 68s are probably one of the most popular years. One thing is that you can really tell that they're a big block and or an SS car because of the 138 in the VIN. That was the only year in these type cars that you could actually identify it without paperwork. So that makes this car super cool. And the fact that it's got black paint on it, bucket seats, the white interior, and listen to that exhaust. Sounds great, it's driving even better. Real sweet ride right here, guys. Now look down here on the dash. I got my speedos working down here. The tach's working up here. We got a 3-pack of gauges down here showing us everything we need to see. Now the radio is working, that's aftermarket. Trans feels good, power steering feels great, and man, it sounds fantastic. What a sweet sound this thing's making. Just driving out real nice. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're shipping experts. We can ship this car anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513, and Tom will tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your drive. If you need some help with financing, no problem there either. We've got 2 banks we work with, about a 20-minute phone call with the banker, and we can get this dream in your drive. You know, we also like to have visitors. We don't get a lot of visitors because we sell most of our cars sight unseen, so we don't get to see our customers much. Man, we'd love to have you come in. We've got about 200 cars in stock, and we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. And we bring in about 40 new cars every month. So we've always got something new coming in. Check us out often. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Take a look at us on YouTube. Check out our website often. Fill out the vehicle locator. And heck, if you want to fly in, we'll come down to the airport and pick you up. We're only a 20-minute ride from the airport. Here's our shop right here at 15100 Keel Street. Now we're gonna do something the other guys don't do. We're gonna put this car up in the air so you can check out the bottom side, and then we're gonna pop the hood and take a look at that big block. All right, we're underneath this Chevelle now, and man, she's pretty under here. You can see it's got a brand new exhaust on it. It's got those real nice hangers on it. Everything under here has been restored too. It's all nice and clean, been painted up. We got right around a 373 gear in here. That's a great go fast and highway gear. It is an open rear end. It is not posi. It looks like it's got new shocks. Looks like the bushings were done recently also. Looks like the parking brake cable's hooked up. Back sides of the rockers are nice and solid. I always check this back low area on the frames on these cars. That's a telltale sign to see how nice the car is. Floorboards up here, solid as a rock. Looks like they put one little patch in right here, and they did a nice job welding it in there and got it all seam sealed up. You can barely even tell it's there. Floorboards up here look great. We got a turbo 400 trans. That's a 3-speed automatic. Looks like the car may have had a standard transmission in it one time. And again, they've put a patch in here and it looks real nice. The brakes, we got disc brakes up here, we got drum brakes in the back, and the guys will pull those all apart and make sure they're in good working order. Steering gear, also, the guys will check all that out. I always check the core support on these cars and take a look at the front frame horns. Make sure they look straight. Make sure the car's never been in an accident. This all looks factory original to me. Doesn't look like it was ever bent up. Let's look at those wheels and tires. All right, we got red lines and their radials. Let me tell you, these things are expensive. These are at least a couple $100 a piece. Great looking center caps, rims, and trim rings. Wheel lip moldings look great. Wheel wells are nice and clean. I always check the bottom sides of the front fenders here because, again, that was one of the first things to go on these cars. And these look beautiful, nice and solid. Let's look at the rear. All right, out back here, let's see what size we got. We had two 55/60 15s in the back. Again, the wheels look like they're new, center caps, trim rings, wheel lip moldings look good, and this is another thing you want to check out. You want to feel right back there. All I can feel is where that inner fender is welded to the quarter panel. Rockers look great, and again, that frame is a good thing to check out. Let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here, 396. Now this is a period correct motor. We cannot prove that it's the original motor because the numbers have been milled off the head. It is a 68 only block. So we're pretty sure this is the original motor for this car, but we can't prove that for sure. It's got an Edelbrock intake, it's got a Holley carburetor, it's a dual feed. Looks like it's got the HEI distributor. The headers are in good shape. It's got a chrome alternator. It does have power steering. It does have a brand new power brake setup on it, you can tell. The inner fenders are nicely painted. It's got one of those Delco tops on the battery to make it look like it's an old-fashioned battery, but it's really a maintenance-free battery. Looks like the cross-flow radiator's also been replaced. All the finishes under here look real good. We got a fan clutch on the fan, original appearing hose clamps. It's an amazing car, guys. She's a 68, she's a 138, which tells us it's a true SS, and it's got probably the original block in it. Give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.